world. Now we're going to move to our perspective guest, and he says his music is a healthy musical mix, paying homage to the forefathers and exploring our craft by journeying down new roads to help pave the way for the future. It's the motto, if you like, of the highly influential bassist Reggie Washington. He played a key role in the modern jazz revolution of the 80s and the 90s, touring and recording with the best. Washington saying as well he is determined to bring more happiness through the music and share it with the world. He's one of the founders of an organisation called Black Lives, an organisation that aims to do just that as well. We'll talk about that in a moment. He's currently in the middle as well of a series of concerts across France, also in Belgium, Germany, and the Netherlands as well. Great to have you with us. Before we talk, let's just get into the mood, shall we? Have a look at this.
Of New York City, but this is by far much more vintage. It's timeless. It's something that has lasted the test of time and still maintained its brilliance, its luster, it's just its basic beauty. And vintage new. We are bringing a new flavor, a new energy into this music. And acoustic, I'm playing acoustic bass. Time I wanted to see what other vibe I could bring to the music, playing acoustic bass. Me being lazy and not wanting to carry the instrument every place. You know, and nowadays also, you know, you're running things. Everything is being driven by the bass inside.
It's a beautiful sound, but it's a pretty awkward instrument, isn't it? I can see you having trouble there.
Yes, I remember that day. That was fun. I'm glad it was nice and sunny.
Exactly.
There were no rainy clouds.
Just what you needed, isn't it? I mean, you do so much, don't you? I mean, you're basically, your main thing is bass guitar, but you also play, as we saw there, the double bass. You play all sorts of different things. Tell us about your music.
And, you know, this is music from the heart. You know, music that is supposed to be medicine and whatnot. I started playing cello. I'm a classically trained cellist, and switched to bass because they needed basses in the orchestra. Yeah. I'm still waiting for that same conductor to call me back to the cello section. But it's been a wonderful journey. Music has and this instrument has made it possible for me to meet many different people everywhere, all over the world, so I can have a view on humanity that a lot of people from the U.S. and other places all over the world don't have. So this is why it's really important that we push our music. And also, if you put a positive message to a beat, everybody will listen to it.
Yeah, oh, that is so true, that is so true. You say to a beat, you actually started playing, didn't you, at the age of just 7, percussion instruments as the Washington brothers with your brother, Kenny.
Oh yeah, my brother's a genius jazz historian, Kenny Washington. Yeah. He's played with every jazz dignitary, legends over the last 50, 60 years. And we had a percussion duo. My father used to live vicariously through us. You know, playing different places around in New York, New York City, where we grew up.
You obviously got the chill and the vibe from that, and that developed into so much more. Tell us what came after that.
After that, you know, I started to just love playing, and it was give me an opportunity to meet different people, learn different things about life, things around me, and it became a job. You know, touring. In fact, Paris is one of the first places that I toured. 1985. Yeah. We played at the same club that we're going to be playing on the 14th of April, New Morning. It's like my second home. So it's been a wonderful experience, wonderful travel through to see everything for free.
Yeah, and it's amazing how you've been able to do that throughout your entire career. I mean, playing with some of the real best as well.
Yes, it's a godsend, because I would never seen what I've seen, heard what I've heard, been witness to dignitaries, the highest of highs, the lowest, you know, people just being out on the street talking with people. You know, it's a wonderful opportunity, and I'm still living now.
Where does the passion come from?
Before it was just the instrument. Now I have other things like my children, my daughters, my wife, you know, my brother and my sister, because we're all musically gifted. So my older sister is always saying, you know, I'm so proud of you and how far this has taken you.
And you passing that on to your kids as well, do you think? A bit early to say.
The baby. I think the baby.
She taps her foot.
Oh no, she more than taps her foot. She sings. She's and we just let her. I love to listen to her while she's drawing, looking at something. It's la 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 la. That's wonderful. I enjoy that, and that's the same way I was brought up. Just to be in a musical atmosphere. It lets so many different positive things in. And also it can let negative things. It just depends on who's the person that is giving these energies to. But it's so wonderfully positive. We play all types of music for her, so she gets a nice blend of different things. So I think it's going to make her a better human being.
And hearing that positivity is one of the things you really try and do, isn't it? Is to pass it on to others. Black Lives. Tell us about Black Lives. What is that?
Okay, that was a collective by my wife, Stephanie Reggie Washington. You know, when we were during the time of pandemic, and seeing all the atrocities and craziness that was going on, and we're in the house, we're all isolated. And the only thing that we had to the outside world was this screen. And seeing all this stuff, we thought to ourselves, we have a voice. Let's raise our voice to this craziness. Maybe we can make some music. Yeah, let's write some music. Let's get some music. And we can record it and we can let people hear it. It's okay. Okay, well, so we started asking friends around us, you know, and a lot of people jumped on. Some of our wonderful friends, Jean-Paul Borelli, David Gilmour, Gene Lake, Federico González Peña, Sheikh Tidiane, just to name a few. Emmanuel Wilkins. They sent music, and we got the music. They recorded it, then we had it mixed and mastered, then we, you know, put it out to see, you know, how this could help. Like move that needle over to the positive, to just inject some kind of love and understanding, inclusion into the whole mix, maybe to change some of this hate to love.
And it's about encouraging others as well, who are, you know, perhaps not as experienced as yourself.
Yeah, we have to give people strength to raise their voices also. Power is in numbers. It's in numbers. So the more people that we get on this particular side, maybe we can change. We don't have to change your mind totally, but possibly we can just change it just a little bit. Maybe you'll open an eye. Maybe you'll turn around and see what we see. Understand our plight. Understand how this affects the global diaspora, because this is what it's doing. All this negativity, it bleeds onto everything else, and it's not good in the long run, especially for our kids, because this is what we are doing this for our children. Because I don't think I'm going to see any of this change in the next 30 to 40 years, but I know my 5-year-old will.
That's a good way to leave it. Good to hear you hear that that positivity and that enthusiasm on the program today. Reggie Washington, thank you very much for coming in and talking to us. If you want to find out about where Reggie is going to be performing, him and the rest of his group and entourage as well, you can have a look at his website, Reggie Washington. You'll find it. All the dates are listed on there. I had a look at them myself. Thanks very much for coming in and talking.
Thank you.
So you're on France 24.